I'd like to hear from the member for Holt.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. How will the government's Help to Buy legislation ensure more Australian families can buy a home? And what is standing in the way of getting this done?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. And I'm glad to get a question about policy from this side of the House, Mr Speaker.
Order.
Because our Help to Buy scheme will help more families achieve the Great Australian Scheme, the dream. What it is a shared equity scheme.
Order.
A shared equity scheme that will assist some 40,000 families on low and moderate incomes buy a home with as little as a 2% deposit. And we know that programs like this have worked very effectively in Western Australia. We know that the former New South Wales coalition government introduced a similar scheme. In Victoria, they produced a similar scheme as well, because it's all about getting people into home ownership. And it's a part of our comprehensive plan on housing. And what we saw earlier this year, of course, was with our Housing Australia Future Fund, a coalition of the Liberals, the Nationals, the Greens and One Nation all combined to defer a scheme that should have begun on the 1st of July, providing support for more investment in public housing. But they opposed it and they kept deferring it once, they deferred it twice, and eventually enough crossbenchers decided that they would support the program, but it was delayed. Those opposite held the line, to be fair. They were consistent. They're just against public housing. Against public housing as they're against anything when it comes to the public. Public transport, public health, public education, they're just against it. They're just against the public over there. We know that's their position. But I would have thought maybe there was a chance that they were in favour of home ownership, but apparently not. Apparently not. Because the Senate has made a decision to defer consideration of the Help to Buy scheme, not for a month, not for 2 months, not for 3 months, but not even for 4 months, but for 5 months. From November right through to April. Right through to April.
Member for Deakin.
And once again, what we have is this coalition, a coalition of people saying no. The same group that came together to oppose investment in social housing have come together to oppose support for home ownership. Well, we will continue to advocate our comprehensive agenda when it comes to housing. It's a comprehensive agenda to increase the number of homes in Australia by 1.2 million and to have a plan both for social housing but also to assist people into owning their own home.
Prime Minister's time is concluded.